Hello, it's Sadie, and we are back to continue our streak. We are at 2 now. Well, actually, no, we're going for 2. Last time we did this, we ended up losing on the first jump in on our second fight, but on our second run rather. But hopefully, we can avoid that this time. We're going to play Federation B, which is a very, very average ship. It has an upgraded artillery beam, which, you know, having an upgraded version of a thing that isn't very good is not particularly valuable. It can be useful at the beginning of a run sometimes, but not very often. The most useful thing about this ship is it's got a dual laser and 4 weapon slots. That's quite good. You also have reasonable crew. You've got a slug that you will generally want to send into piloting. And you could do good stuff there. But, yeah, this is a very, very average ship. It's nice that you have a Lido missile that sort of enhances your offense a little bit, but ultimately this ship is it has some problems early. Its offense is a little bit lacking. You can have an issue with enemies running away. Unfortunately, we have a store right at the outset and we have literally nothing to sell, so we're just going to ignore that, which is unfortunate. That means we may not get a store in this sector, and therefore it will be very important that we keep scrap so that we can maybe get one in Sector 2 and try to get a weapon upgrade. I think we want to go like there, perhaps here, and actually no, here, there. No, that takes the wrong path. I think we're never going to see these 2 beacons, so if there's a store up there, we just won't see it. Yeah, I'm going to go here, and then probably through the nebula, down, hit jumps towards the bottom, and then curl up towards the exit eventually. Nothing here. Demand that they surrender. So ships like this are a problem because any enemy that's trying to run away. These weapons, if they weren't manning their weapons, I could run somebody into shields and they would desync them enough that we'd be okay, but of course they do have somebody in weapons, so. They dodge that. Let's put a Lido missile in there. Now we need to knock this down, and it will be unfortunate if they have level 2 piloting, which they do. Great. So we're going to have to spend some missiles to keep this down, which is not really what I want to be doing in the first fight. Like, I need to keep this offline as much as possible. The artillery beam will do some damage here. It won't finish them off, though. Yeah, we had to spend, what was that, 4 missiles in that fight, and we took damage. That's not a good first fight. Okay, that makes it a much better first fight. The scrap total is a bit bad, though. Still, we get a crew member, and it's a quite good crew member. I'm going to stick you in... Should I put you in weapons? I'll put you in weapons. It's an argument for shields, but I'd like to have my human free to run around. In fact, I'm going to put my human indoors, because this ship doesn't have a great anti-boarding layout. Yeah, I don't like that we had to spend that many missiles in that fight. I also don't like that we've been getting... Well, there's the other store, so we're definitely not getting another store in this sector. There's not much we can do about that. So we just go through the nebula, we take as many fights as we can. I would be able to train on this ship, but the beam drone makes that not possible. Let's shoot it out. I'm going to try to not use any missiles in this fight, but I'm going to keep it charged in case we need to hit piloting if they start deciding to run away. Keep that down. Let's see what the artillery beam does when it goes off. I'm gonna hold this just in case like the artillery beam hits shields. It did, but unfortunately they have a buffer. Still, we should probably be able to kill them with this. Yeah, got them. Okay. Well, we have no reason to hold scrap right now. We know there's not going to be... Unless we get one from an event, we know there's not going to be a store until next sector. Let's let our O2 refill a little bit. Well, this is going to be annoying. We'll try to take this out with just a dual laser. That should just be a Lido missile. Yep. That's not good. They set a fire. The venting on this ship is a real big problem. I'm sending all my crew over there, because if I can put that fire out, I won't take damage here. But I think probably I need to shoot this out. Yeah, I'm going to need to take that out. They dodged. So we had to waste a missile. In what should have been a reasonably safe fight, but like they got a double fire in there. What can I do about that? Use 2, go start healing. The fact that this ship only has a 2-tile medbay is quite frustrating, and it's in an awkward sort of spot. So it does make makes dealing with boarders more difficult, as well as the other things on this ship that make dealing with boarders more difficult. Your crew aren't really that good at fighting boarders. Well, we're now. What jumps we go to now is almost irrelevant. We just want to hit as many as we can before we have to go to the exit. And we have no way of knowing like what's at any of them, so it's purely random. Here, I think that if I have shields that I can... Actually, it might not. I think it might need to be heavy laser and mini beam for this to be a safe fight, but... Does that recharge in time? No, it doesn't. If it had been a heavy laser, it would have. Actually, leave you there, and then it will be better for subsequent. Yep, there it's in time. I'll charge up the Lido just in case they start running away. If I had 2 shields, I could O2 kill this, but I don't think I want to risk that right now. Let's just take this fight. No. Ooh, double reward, nice. Shields up, now we're not spending any scrap. We have more power than we need because we got that extra Zoltan. And this ship actually does begin with a reasonable amount of power as it is. So we are definitely not spending anything on that. We are just gonna hit as many fights as we can. This Sector 1, in addition to having early stores, also you can't get that many jumps in. The exit is quite far over to the left. I think we have 4 more jumps. We're gonna go here, here, there, and out. And we will also have the option of jumping out early if we hit the wrong situation. Say the fleet pursuit doubles. This is quite dangerous because of the asteroid field. We are still capable of taking damage here because asteroid field plus that burst 1 is enough. And they're dodging everything. I really don't want to keep spending missiles. I want to get into some safe fights and start building up a stockpile. But I'm going to spend one here to try to make sure I don't take damage. Yeah, I likely would have taken damage there had I not fired the missile. Kind of tempted by this offer. It gives me more missiles. If I reject it, I'll get a medium scrap reward, which could be 12 scrap. I'm going to actually take this to double my missile numbers. I don't like doing that, but I've had to spend more than I want right now. Let's attack these rebels. Okay, we can maybe crew kill this. The danger here is them bombing my shields and setting them on fire. I'm going to actually run 3 crew into my shields right now. I'm also going to turn my artillery beam off. I don't want that blowing things up. Run them in here. I'll put them in like the Zoltans in particular in like the next room, and then I can dodge them in and out if it looks like the bomb is going to go there. Fix that. I want to have the option of healing in case. Fix that immediately. Go fix that immediately again. I'm not allowing that heavy laser to take shots at me. Zoltans need to heal first because they have fewer hit points. As long as we can make sure that our crew don't like die to a bomb going off or something, we are fine. Go and fix that. Go heal. No, not my artillery. How could you? Honestly, I'll just leave that until they run out of bombs. They should run out at some point soonish. And I was right, they did indeed run out quite soon. Okay, let's go start fixing things. We're gonna O2 kill them, we need our weapons. I also want the artillery beam for this, because what I'm going to do, I'm worried about them deciding to run away, basically, while we are shooting their O2. So I want to have the option of, I want to be able to load this all the way up, and then every single time depower it before it shoots. So that if they do start running away, and I need to switch to just killing the ship, I can immediately let it charge all the way up and do a bunch of damage. Let's get everyone back to their positions. I also need to find out what level O2 they have. Which I didn't there. I could train dodges against this ship, but it's one laser, I'm not doing that. Sure thing, go with your 50% evade. Okay, they have level 202. I'm not going to be able to crew kill this, I think. I'll try, but I doubt it. I'm not spending a missile on trying to do it. I can't hit this damn ship, so let's see if the artillery beam does something useful that might open it up, like running people out of the room, or doing that is useful. It's got a fire in there, even. I couldn't depower that because it's got a Zoltan in there. Yeah, this is not going to be a crew kill. Let's just kill this ship. Oh, maybe there's a fire in there. I mean, they're going to put it out, but it'll take a while. Got a fire in there as well. That was a really good artillery beam shot, seemingly. The problem now, though, is that these two will be always in that room repairing it until it's fully repaired, which I can't let them do. Yeah, this is not happening. Even with the other fire in there, I don't think it was going to happen. Well, we got a drop. We're going to try to steal the civilian supplies here. We need more scrap urgently. Okay, so we have currently 62 scrap worth of stuff, so that's not a hacking buffer. We want to keep going until we have 80. Listen. Are you joking? Well, that quest is on this map, which unfortunately I can't go to. That's a store and a fight. And it's just, if it had stuck that in the next sector, that would have been fantastic, but it didn't. I'm not happy with how this run is going so far. This doesn't make me any happier. Okay, missile. Okay, as long as the flak is down, we can't take any damage here. But I need to keep these weapons suppressed. Okay, good. The artillery beam actually hit weapons there. That's quite helpful. Doesn't look like they're trying to run away. Nope, they're not running away. So, no need to spend missiles. Other than the first one we did use, I suppose I should say. To the exit. Cool. Okay, we have enough to get hacking or just about any weapon if we want to. We're going to go NG. That has more stores. It also leads to double green instead of single green. The only problem with going NG is they may be more likely to have defensive drones, which is not ideal. And we don't have an NG for some of the options in this sector, but we can make it work. Go to stress, try to shield their ship. We got the sort of medium option. We're going to go here and then there. Well, we're going to go here and then it depends on whether we see a store or not. If we don't, we will go up to that other distress beacon. Cool. Free defensive drone 1. We don't see another store, so we're going to go to this distress beacon. And once we get to there, we will have seen like half the sector already. We don't have a blue option on this, but we can take the risk, and we got a bad option, unfortunately. You don't need a blue option to get those results. You just to get, to make an attempt at those things and maybe make some scrap. And I feel like it was worth doing there. There's still no stores. Okay, here and then here. They seem to have, like, backloaded them. We'll accept their offer of surrender, and they give us free stuff, and we see a store. We have over 150 scrap worth of stuff now, so I'm not going to try to farm more scrap up in the risk. If it turns out to be a bad store, I want to have more time to find another one. So we're going right there. Okay, they have some weapons, and actually these are pretty useful. I'm going to get both the burst laser one and the ion blast. I could theoretically win the game with those 4, although it would be weak. You want to get better stuff than that in the long run, but let's get both of these. We're not getting a drone control system. Let's sell both of those. I'm going to upgrade my weapons once. That way I can run the 2 lasers together. And let's repair. Okay, cool. So that's a pretty good store. It's not been a great start to the run, but that definitely has us in good stead. I'd like to upgrade my weapons once more so that I can flip between the Ion Blast and the Lido Missile, depending on what the situation is. And I am just going to head off for a moment. Alright, we are back. So thinking about this situation, what I think I want to do... Did I buy power to go into this? That was unnecessary if I did that. What I'd like to do here is I want to get 80 scrap so that I can buy hacking the instant that I see it. And assuming that I'm able to do that, it's once I've done that, I'll start upgrading my weapons to bring the other two into play. Let's go this way. I feel like there's more options. If I go down this way and like that's a forced store, that would be quite unfortunate, whereas this way I have at least 2 different jumps to go to. Nothing here, unfortunately. That's a store. I'm not going there. We have more distress beacons. Search for the ship. Okay, we didn't get a weapon, but we did get free stuff, so that's not bad. Our distress options are reasonable. We have a beam. We now have an ion, although the one the ion works for, we've already had this sector, so that can't happen. I think I'd go to it anyway. Unfortunately, it's a bad blue option. So I think I have a bad blue option, a bad event that I don't have blue options for. We have 2 jumps here. Go here and here just so that if we need to jump to the exit early, we can. Free stuff. We'll give 5 missiles here. Yeah, I wouldn't... On this ship, the Lido missile is not a very good weapon. Like, it only does 1 damage, although it is quite fast. But I wouldn't be eager to sell it if I were when I'm playing this ship, because having just the option, unless you already have like 4 other weapons that are better, and obviously you start with one of them, so unless you've acquired 3 other weapons that are better than the Lido missile, I would always keep it. It only sells for 10 scraps, so selling it is not really going to benefit you that much. But having the option of just being able to do a quick point of damage and being able to like bring that into your lineup if, say, you know, the enemy seem to be getting stronger is really, really helpful. I have literally had runs saved if I'm running these weapons and I take damage on my weapon system up against a ship with 2 shield bubble, I suddenly won't be able to do any damage. But if I just then do this, the Lido missile can do damage on its own, and that's vital for, you know, enabling you to find time. I have literally had runs saved by me doing that. So we got 1 more jump. Next sector is another green one. I'm not buying crew. Scrap totals were middling in that sector, but, you know, we got what we needed. Now, the southern path does have the risk that this is forced Zoltan 4, but I still feel like Civilian is better enough than NG Homeworlds without an NG that I go this way anyway. Unfortunately, the 2 stores, possibly the only 2 in the sector, are right at the start. I did not want to see this. Can I crew kill this? The answer to that is maybe. Let's shoot the weapons. That'll force the NG on there, and then shoot the O2. Unfortunately, they do have level 2 O2. They actually did a smart thing there. I did not think they were going to do that, or I would have shot the weapons twice. We got fire in there. That's not actually ideal, because that will cause them to run the NG in. I would have preferred them to just leave the Mantis in that room. And since that's a level 2... Since that's level 2 O2, it's going to now be really, really difficult to ever get the damn NG out of there. 1 moment. Okay. So we chase that person off. And our ship is not currently able to take damage. I mean, ideally they will board us with the NG. Maybe I can even shoot the med bay and make it more likely that the person they board us with next is an NG instead of that Mantis. No, it doesn't look like it. This probably is now not going to be a crew kill. No, this is definitely now not going to be a crew kill, which is frustrating. That's the fire. If like we had them distracted, if only we could have just. Okay, they now are boarding me with the NG, so maybe we can pull this off. I doubt it, but we only have one bit of hull to play with. Maybe we can do it this way, but I very much doubt it. Did that just shoot two lasers anyway? I literally depowered that. That's having a Zoltan in that room. Whatever, we made 21 scrap, which is exactly how much we need for hacking. So I'm going to go to that store. I can't really go to both of them. And this top store allows me to sort of naturally go to that nebula. So, hey. Okay, there's no hacking here. There's a halberd beam. I feel like the halberd beam may be bait here. The halberd beam, it's a great weapon. But the halberd beam, when you don't have any systems to support it, it's quite slow and it leaves you open to taking damage. I think I'd rather just upgrade my weapons onto using this once I have a bit more scrap. However, I'm going to do this, but I will actually hold the rest of my scrap because this is a civilian sector. There could be 3 stores in this sector. And I want to have the hacking buffer in case it turns up. So I'm sad to not pick up the halberd beam, but I do feel like this is a better decision. This ship is not crew killable. I mean, you potentially could hitting O2, but like those weapons can hurt me. They have a med bay, they have an NG. Now let's get our lasers to actually sync up. Nah. Okay, we're back into the right territory. Take one more jump before we go into that nebula. Okay, we got something to sell. Trying to decide if I should upgrade my piloting in case of manually search. I've just realized we're gonna have to like go here. Wow, that sucks. We're gonna lose jumps later on. So let's take this extra jump first, actually, and then we'll go up, take these. No. Okay, so we found another store. So we can do this and still have 80. Let's do it. Well, we just got the scrap for that back anyway. You guys get away from there. We should now just win this in the med bay. Will you two run back this way when they're dead? Yes. How convenient. There are probably better people to give this combat skill to, but it doesn't matter that much. Attack the pirate. Got fairly fortunate in this sector that there's been several opponents we've fought that still only have one shield bubble. We've not been fortunate in that we haven't knocked that stupid missile down, which is the more dangerous of the two weapons. It's a breach central over on my ship. Oh, for God's sake, they fixed that like immediately. How did they fix that so quickly after? I know they have an NG in there. They seem to fix that very, very rapidly after... whatever. Well, we got another weapon. It's a weapon we already have, and I don't usually like using double ion blast. I don't feel it's much better than using a single one. You can chain the ion effect with it, but it's not usually very practical in my experience. Go and fix that. The ion blast also doesn't sell for very much. But we'll keep this stuff because we might... I could upgrade my weapons here, but since that store might say have cloaking but not hacking, I want the option of getting it if that's the case, since it's definitely the last store of this sector. Now I wish I'd put my weapons up. These are really good weapons, and they have hacking. Great. Well, at least they didn't hit my weapons or my shields there. But, yeah, they are definitely punishing me here for not having upgraded my weapons. Okay, Lido missile. Please help me out here. Also, the artillery beam here might be a big thing. I need to get that. Fucking hell, they've got an NG in there as well. Why have I not already run my human to help out? We honestly might die in this fight, and if we do, it will be exactly and directly because I didn't upgrade my offense. But like, this ship is really, really strong. Actually, you need to work on shields. I'm gonna fire one more Lido missile. Fucking hell. Yes, just take that. Good fucking lord. Yeah, the artillery was big there in triggering our surrender offer, and the Artemis and the Lido missile rather was big in allowing me to keep shooting at weapons and keep applying damage so that they didn't have all three of their very good weapons. You just get out of there, we'll vent that stupid room. That spread to engines. No, not you, you. Actually, no, you're healthy as well. That stuff on their ship burning out. Yeah, the fact that they had multiple NGs to fix things did not help either. They've clearly just completely lost. The artillery beam must have set a bunch of fires that they've completely lost to. Well, off to the store. We definitely need to repair here. Well, they don't have any of the systems that we want. Sell the stun bomb. I think buying mind control would be a well, no, buying mind control would definitely be a mistake here. I keep forgetting that I have the artillery beam. That's a system. So we definitely don't want to do that. So in that case, we are going to repair. Let's get weapons up once. In most fights, we'll probably want to go in like this. Do that. One moment. Alright. So it looks like we've got 3 more jumps and then the exit. I think we're going to lose one, but I don't know what we could do about that. We'll keep that other eye on blast because, like, if we say run out of missiles, I could swap onto it. Stop giving me this option. We'll sell 3, but I would mostly like to keep them because I want hacking. Oh hooray, a pulsar against an enemy with good weapons. Superb. There will definitely be no shenanigan attempts against this ship. We just kill them. No. Fortunately, our Zoltan in weapons means that we keep the dual lasers up. Albeit we would kill them with the artillery beam anyway, but... Let's get out of here. We keep getting these right at the end of sectors, and like, no, I don't want to hire a crew. Fuck! I hate Force Zoltan 4. I really, really do not like Force Zoltan 4. So what I'm, I don't have long-range scanners, so it's not like I can avoid asteroid fields. What I'm most worried about, and maybe I'm overreacting because this happened previously when I played Fed B, was fighting an extremely nasty energy bomber in the Natural Mineral Protection Act event. And against an event like that, where say they have double offensive drones, having your shields up is the main defense that you can have. And the problem with doing this is obviously it takes me way away from hacking. But on the other hand, dying also takes me far away from hacking. I think I have to do it. And there's a pretty good chance, unless there's a store like right there, or up here, but I'm not going there anyway. There's a pretty good chance I can make that scrap back anyway. And there are 2 stores in this sector. Run away from the borders. There are 5 of them from this event. So they are just getting through doors really fast. But we'll win in the med bay. They can go and hit my shields for a while. They have 6 different levels to get through. They're not going to do that. 2 of them will run in and fight me in the med bay again and die. Yeah, you can keep hitting that. That just gives me repair XP when this is over. Are you kidding? It literally is exactly where I said it could be. That would be useful. Well, I'm not even bothering to go there. Like, it would be nice maybe to get some fuel, but there's no point going to a store with 13 scrap. This fight is ridiculously not dangerous. I don't know why I'm even bothering to shoot that out. That can give me dodges. Well, there will be another store in this sector, so hopefully it's somewhere where we can get to it. And somewhere far enough into the sector that I can actually accumulate some scrap. Go here first. That sees the bottom side of the sector. Participate. Give me some free stuff. Cool. Now we'll go up to here. That will see pretty much every non-nebula jump in the sector, except for the ones that were way up there and these ones that are hidden at the back. Okay, cool. We now have the ability to get hacking because that sells for lots. Go here. I don't like this ship at all. Let's start charging the artillery beam. Are you fucking joking? Yeah, it turns out upgrading your shields doesn't help you very much if you, if they immediately hack the stupid things down. Well, we would be safe here, but of course we've got the shield hack to deal with, so let's hope they don't hit anything important. You get in there. If you had offered more than one fuel, I pretty much would have been compelled to accept that, but, you know, like, we got more fuel by refusing, so. we haven't found another store, unfortunately, so either the other ones are right at the back of this sector, or they're in a... or we missed them already. Can I do this right now? I can, because the whole repair drone sells for 42. And I mean, I also have the ion blaster, the Lido, that I could sell. So I can do that right now, and I think that's worth doing. I still haven't seen the two most dangerous fights that you can get in this sector, which are the Border Police and the Natural Mineral Protection Act. I don't like this. I think I'm going to go the south way. I don't like having this nebula here because I'm very unlikely to get events at them. I really hope this is the lumbering Zoltan freighter. It's not, but it is. Yeah, I have to do that. This ship wouldn't be that dangerous if not for the missile. I'm going to just immediately chuck a Lido missile at that room to try to help knock it down. Great, great. Put another one in there. Nice! Yeah, the Lido missile there just came up big. You know, that thing was definitely going to shoot at us. I won't shoot anymore. Angie has given up fighting the fires, but the Rock is never going to give that up, so... Let's go here, here. I'm vaguely tempted to go to the exit early to see if there's a store right there. The Border Police I don't think can occur in the nebula, unless I'm very much mistaken, which I might be. We knocked that burst 2 down just in time. We've nearly maxed our weapon skill out, which doesn't surprise me with these really fast weapons. That's a sort of skill that will go up quickly. This fight would be significantly more dangerous if those had been if one of those had been a combat drone. Okay, no store there. And I suppose actually we can dive in this if we really need to, because the exit is at a nebula. So we're gonna go here, here, there, possibly there. Nothing there. Okay, we want all of our weaponry here because we want to knock that big missile off absolutely as quickly as possible. Damn it. We might take this missile. It's possibly a Hermes missile instead of a breach. Nope. It was a breach. We wouldn't have got the second volley off if it weren't. Let's fight these guys in here. Now that they're tied up, we'll run the door person to go help out. Right, that's improved. That's not a very good offer, and this shot is definitely going to kill them, so we'll refuse. No, it's not a store, so I won't die for this. Oh, for fuck's sake, another forced Zoltan sector? I'm really not happy with this. Okay, well, there once again is no hacking or cloaking here. There's flak. We're definitely getting that. Sell the repair drone. We now definitely don't need the other ion blast. So let's get flak. Let's do that. Get as much fuel as we can. We'll keep the Lido missile on our belt for now, because that's more useful than the ion blast if we take a hit on weapons. But we will ultimately probably end up using flak dual, burst 1, and ion blast. Ideally, we will replace the ion blast with a heavy laser. That would be a great endgame weapon setup. I see this event so rarely. I think this might be a store. Zoltan Trade and Supply Hub. If we use the Zoltan, we might get a store, or we might get a quest. I feel like it's worth it for the possibility of getting a store that gives us hacking. Unfortunately, we got the quest version instead. That's a pretty decent quest. We will go and do that. We won't really be able to see this beacon without giving up seeing more beacons. I suppose we can go here and then there, and then we might see it. If it was a store, it would probably be worth doubling back for. The ship effectively has 4 shield bubbles, because it's a defensive drone too. We're going to start charging the artillery beam specifically because of that. Okay, good. We took some shields down. Make this a little bit easier. The weapons aren't too bad as long as we stop them from using that Ion Blast 2 for too long. But currently they're getting to use it for a while. Okay, good. We don't care about the nebula. Nebulas in Zoltan sectors are not very good. We'll go here. I don't like this. You get in there, open my internal doors. We've knocked their weapons out. No. You two get out of there. I don't want to lose anyone. Close the doors. Zoltan will mean that medbay continues to work despite the pulsar. We now want to definitely always have 150 scrap, because if we get to a store and it has cloaking but not hacking, we very definitely at this point want to get it. It is not safe to be this late in a run with neither of the big power systems and a bad fight that just had, like, you know, pre-cloak and good weapons. You know, no level of weaponry can save you from that if they end up, you know, putting a breach missile in your weapons or whatever. Okay, we did find the store. It is there. We can get that by selling the Ion Blast if we have to, if there's cloaking there, so I'm going to go to it. But they have hacking. And hacking is more important than cloaking. Okay. We're going to immediately do that. I'd like to get power here, but I can't yet, so we'll do that at a future jump. I'm actually going to put the Ion Blast on my belt right now because we're going to hit those 2 distress beacons, and it might give me a blue option. Unfortunately, it's giving me a fight where I probably would prefer to have the missile for options, but whatever. What should I hack here? If I hack weapons, they have level... This is almost certainly an Artemis missile, and at level 5. I would need to knock that offline, which I'm not necessarily likely to do without doing an offensive hack. So I think I'm going to hack the shields down so I can dump 7 points of damage on their weapons room, and ideally take out everything. I'll have to eat 1 missile to do that, but I think that's worth it. Yeah. Like, here is definitely a point, though, where I wish that I still had the, They're going to break my doors, actually. I can't stop that. This is definitely a point where I wish I still had my, I wish I still had the Lido missile on my belt here. Yeah, doing damage without that is tricky. I'm worried about their mind control, because if they mind control one of the people in weapons, well, that stops me repairing. Okay, fortunately I don't really care about that. They're running away, but they have damage on many different systems. We should kill them with this volley. By 2 power bars. Now we'll start saving scrap again. Hey look, there it is. Blue option from the Ion. Thank you for your service, Ion Blast. Oh yeah, now we want to get 150 scrap. I mean, you pretty much always want to get 150 scrap. That's just generally a good amount of scrap to get in FTL. Getting 350 or 3,000 is even better, but in terms of what we can realistically hope to get right now, trying to get to 150 is not that bad, and we want to do that before spending any upgrades. I think we'll go quest there, and out. Yep. So there's a Zoltan ship facing off against a rebel craft. There's a planet that the rebels are trying to make first contact with. And I mean, if you're in FTL and there's an option that says attack the rebel ship, it's almost certainly right unless you're doing the Zoltan Homeworlds quest. Just attack the rebels. That could be FTL's name. FTL attack the rebels. Okay, we took the dangerous weapon offline. Yeah, you bomb my shield, see how much good that's going to do you. You don't have any lasers right now. Get the flak in the air. Like I just don't care. Useful bit of micro there to go and fix my weapons. It's more important to be able to keep shooting. Well, that's a very useful drop. I'm very definitely not using the chain Vulcan. It's a piece of crap, but it sells for 47 scrap, so that's quite useful. So, I'm almost to where I can afford cloaking. Okay, no store, so we're going to look for one in Sector 6. Attack the Slaver. Those are really nice weapons, but we can weapon hack to desynchronize them, because these two will fire first. And now it doesn't really matter whether those hit. These are now not these are now desynchronized. I'll get multiple volleys as well. Do I take an NG? No, I want scrap to get cloaking. An NG cannot give me 60% dodge. Or plus 60% dodge, rather, I should say. It would have been nice to have an NG. But I think it's more critical to winning the run if we just get scrap for cloaking. Yeah, we got 50 scrap. We now have enough scrap to get cloaking the instant that we see it. That's more valuable than an NG. We should be safe here unless they use the heavy laser, the charge 2 intelligently. It actually looked like they were trying to do that, but we took it down anyway, so you just get out of there. We're not currently in any danger of taking damage. Take those shields down. Good luck fixing that with a Mantis. Not quite enough. The Vulcan only sells for 47. It's not enough. Explore the asteroids. Cool. Okay, slug-controlled nebulas are generally better on scrap and have way more stores. It does mean I'm forced into a red sector in Sector 7, which could be abandoned, which is a little dangerous since I won't have mind control. But we can make it work. Let's upgrade our oxygen right now. And I'm going to be back in a bit. Okay, errands are run, so we can continue the run. So we had just got to the slug sector in Sector 6. We were saving for cloaking, which we can get once we sell the stupid Vulcan. We've got the O2 upgrade. I don't like the fact there's these beacons down here that we can't really get to meaningfully. Like, I'd like to go there to see the most. I think I'll go here first just in case there's a store there. If there isn't, we go this way. These two jumps down here are kind of hard to hit, but there'll be two stores in the nebula and possibly one outside of it. I went the wrong way. We should probably be able to crew kill this ship, though. We'll take these weapons out first, because they're kind of dangerous. That bomb is a firebomb. But as long as we have that, then there is no risk whatsoever of us taking damage. We wasted a bit of hull there, because I didn't know what level O2 they had. There we go. Sure thing, dodge 50% of my shots with nothing but autopiloting. Kind of want to keep this down because we have no door control right now, and our crew aren't the best at fighting fires. I'd honestly rather they bring the Burst 2 up, because on its own that doesn't do anything. However, they have unfortunately brought this. Well, we'll have to take a couple of fire bombs, and that might mean we take a point or two of damage, depending on what they hit, and if they hit. We have level 1 piloting, and all of you in here, you get to the med bay immediately. That doesn't matter too much, although it will spread. I really don't like that room. There we go. So yeah, we didn't take any damage from the fire bombs. We just had to be a little bit careful about how we managed it. If I'd known that enemy was going to have such weak weapons, I would have just used the hacking blue option. But of course, I had no idea what weapons they were going to have or even what ship we were going to be fighting. Do we now have enough to do this? I think we do. We get 47 from selling the Vulcan, don't we? Yes, and also there's not a store right next to us, so do this, get the Lido up. Yeah, I meant to go here. It's now kind of too late to do that, I think. Unless, I mean, we could go here, here, here. That takes us way out of our way if those happen to not be the places where the stores are, so I think we just continue on through the rest of the nebula. Well, there is no cloaking here. Let's keep our buffer. I'm going to keep the Ion Blast, even if we end up using, like, these weapons aren't bad, actually, but for Phase 2 of the flagship, I would want to switch. But ideally, of course, I want to get a heavy laser to replace the Lido, or just any laser really will do. Another burst laser, or another flak, obviously, would be great. We could possibly crew kill this. Should I try that? We have hacking drones spare. These weapons are not too dangerous. Let's do it. Currently, they're not even trying to fix their O2. They're going to run a Mantis to do that now. Kind of unfortunate they're now trying to run, but we can probably keep them concentrating on their weapons. I don't think they're going to be able to fix that. Yep. So we get a crew kill here. Cool. So we get that NG that we rejected earlier. And you're going to go on shields. Earlier in a run, I'd probably put the NG on weapons, but the Zoltan's got the training there. I don't like this, but this ship is quite dangerous. They have cloaking and they have a big missile. I want to be able to hack. You get out of there, I will vent these people out. Do I want to hack weapons to delay that firing? Or do I want to hack piloting to guarantee shots hitting? That was only a 5-second cloak. I'll hack piloting. I'll do 5 points of damage to that. That should guarantee that going down. Yep, Lido missile takes it down again. Second time in this run, the Lido missile has saved us from a breach missile. We can let our pilot kill both of these. You might as well go help out, make it faster. So that's back down. And they're dead. Give me scrap. And there's the store. We now have enough scrap that we could buy both a weapon and cloaking, so we'll just go right there. We'd also like a backup battery. There's cloaking. There's pre-igniter, that's a trap here, I think. We still have another a chance of a third store at these non-nebula ones. We've seen... I'm going to go here, then there, there, there. That would see everything. Depends on if we actually spot one at one of these other beacons. Well, that blue option we got earlier allowed us to take that, but we didn't get anything from it. One moment. Okay. Let's go here. This ship is not very dangerous at all. joking. I don't want to waste a missile on this. There we go. Now there's no risk of us taking damage right now. Take the Lido missile down so I can actually run my O2. Recharge. Look out! The only thing more terrifying than being boarded by an NG is being boarded by two NGs. Can I just kill you guys in this room? And no was the answer. It's quite convenient that they did that because, well, I was going to say that will stop them using the NGs to fix the oxygen, but actually I set a fire in there, so. Except he's trying to get to the med bay to fix that. Bye now. Nice. With these weapons particularly, that is a really, really good drop. So, crew kill yields us an automated reloader on a ship where, honestly, that's probably better than a pre-igniter on this ship because our weapons are so fast anyway. Just being able to repeatedly fire them is better than getting one fast, one immediate charge up and then nothing on subsequent volleys. Never hire Slocknog, we'll just ignore him. Bizarrely, his skill does change. Which, I'm not sure quite how that works, but whatever. I mean, considering I already have a slug pilot, I'd rather a Slocknog who knows how to fight and repair than a Slocknog who is useful at something else. Okay. Can I hit both of these distress beacons and then... Well, I can, definitely. Like, we could dive if nothing else. I prefer not to have to dive to do it, but we will. Attack the Mantis ship for this possible double scrap reward. I'm gonna hack here. Those double bombs with this boarding is nasty. Slocknog, come do hero things. I'm even gonna fire a missile just to take those down. Like, I'm very worried about them setting like a small bomb or a firebomb off in this room. Okay, good. That's burned down. You two need to heal first. You go start fixing weapons. There's a vague chance of a crew kill here, but I don't really want to mess around with those bombs. Finish them off. Hooray! Double reward. We can now afford to do that and still be able to afford any weapon there might be. So we can get 100% of aid. We'll be glad for that 100% of aid here. We're going to try to do this without hacking. Well, level 3 piloting with an NG, we're not taking that down. Hit shields instead. No, that's not a good offer in the slightest. I'll sell 5. Having the Lido missile is useful. I want to keep it. Check out this store. I won't have 100% of aid for the ASP, but like 97 will have to be good enough. And yeah, I'm glad I came here. I guess we should have sold all the missiles there. If I'd known there was gonna be a burst laser 2 here, obviously those would have all gone. We're seriously one scrap short of being able to do this. Well. Let's hack just to take their piloting and ensure that these weapons come in and deal a bunch of damage. Slocknog, stop him. Didn't want him to get in there because he would have reduced my piloting skill. Cloak now. Slocknog, go help out. Let's just get out of here or not. Okay, and we did indeed get forced into a fourth abandoned sector. So that is twice that we've got forced into quite bad sectors. We should be okay. I mean, it's the Lanius bombers will be a little bit that have mind control are going to be a little bit nervy, but we have really, really good weapons and we have hacking and cloaking. We also have level 202. We don't care about that store. We don't have anything to sell, and we just want to get upgrades. Late abandoned sectors, one time you could honestly do that. I'm not going to. Level 2 will generally be okay for long enough. I can't can't remember in this option whether or not whether this is one where the blue option is a trap. There are a couple of options in the game where the blue option is just outright worse than taking one of the other ones. Power down Lania's vessel. No, it's not that one. Lania's vessel enriched debris field. Yeah, you get better reward here by fighting the ship, which the top option gives. It's a possible double reward. We should be okay here without hacking. If you take the blue option there, basically you get medium scrap with resources, which we're going to get here anyway. But then after this, we can investigate the debris and get another lot. So, yeah, that is definitely just better to ignore the blue option there. So, we have our completely kick-ass weapon system alongside the auto-reloader, making it just even better. Now we're going to get hacking and cloaking up, then we're going to get shields up. And everything should be good. In other boarding sectors, you might consider just upgrading your doors if you were worried about it. But of course, in a Lania sector, improved doors don't help you because they'll just, you can't vent them. Yeah, you come on in. You come on in too. Get me more combat XP. Go Slocknog, punch them. At this point, we don't really need to path to try to find more stores. Okay, so this is quite a dangerous Lanius bomber. I'm still going to take the fight, but like they have double missiles and mind control and cloaking. So yeah. And they've mind controlled my doors guy. On the positive side, their only non-missile weapon is an ion. So that's not dangerous, but Slocknog, go help deal with that. NG can go help punch as well. Like, the doors are getting taken down here. There's nothing much I can do about it. Kind of wish I had level 2 cloaking to buy more time here. One good volley, though, will completely take these weapons down, and then we just have to deal with the boarders. Obviously, that's not as easily done as said, but... Should I honestly shoot at... Let me think. If I flak or clear shields away, I could do 5 damage on this. No, I need to put everything on there first. Especially since they're going to break my cloaking, I think. Oh, shit. NG, go and fix my doors. I've just done something very dumb. The O2 is going to drain from that room, and I can't close my internal doors. Yeah, please hurry up, Engie. You get in there too. Yeah. Lanius borders are dangerous. They're gonna get their mind control off again here. I don't think there's anything much I can do about that. Yeah, you actually get out of that room, and then we can fight you in a room where there's actually, you know, the ability to breathe. Why did I do that? That was a very dumb move. Well, we're gonna lose the burst one, but that's fine. Let's take that out. You two start healing. Good, we blew him up. Double reward and crew, very good. Well, the crew was double reward, I suppose I should say. I mean, that's about as bad as Lanius Bomber is going to get. You know, that was maximum systems, that was a long cloak. It wasn't quite, actually, I suppose it could have been a level 3 cloak, and then it would have been worse, but... I can actually up cloaking first, in case I want to do a longer one in situations like that. And then I'll get hacking up next, and then cloaking, and go from there. That's a cheapish Lanius, Zoltan rather, because I'm in the Lanius sector, but we already have 7 crew. We'll pilot hack here. I never actually gave Phillips here a crew slot. I suppose that was the one thing I probably should have gone to a store for. I just hit the button to do backup battery stuff, which we obviously can't do because we don't have a backup battery. I think they're now going to get a big missile on me. Yep. No. I'm gonna actually, after this battle, move Slocknog on the doors, because thinking on it, that earlier fight would not have been anywhere near as bad. Well, we rejected a Mantis and we got effectively 111 scrap for doing it. We need to actually find a store where we can get rid of that, but that's fine. Abandoned sectors always have 2 stores, and we've only seen 1. So yeah, let's move my crew around right now. You just go there. But Slocknog, take over doors. This way there is no risk that we once again get our door crew mind controlled and have that cause problems. Get that up. And that's going to be a little tricky because it looks like this is sort of divided into top and bottom. 1, 2, 3. That sees most of them, but if the store is like at one of those, I won't see it. But I don't know there's much I can do about that. 4 damage on weapons will disable that missile. That's 2, 2, 2. So yeah. Hopefully we don't get 3%. I guess that's why you normally train. The early game in this didn't really allow us to train. We were fighting a lot of enemies with good weapons. Cool, we found the store. Backup battery. See if we can make some more scrap. Yep. Don't need to hack here. No. And now we go back there and buy that pre-igniter. That is a ridiculous weapon system. Now we just need to find someone to grind 4 dodges on. Which might be here. We don't have any way of applying hull breaches, unfortunately. But these 2 combat drones, we should be able to get the evade we need, especially since we blew one of them off. Yep, once one of them's down, we can just use this to give us our dodges. 1, actually no, we only need 1 left. Yep, there we go. Cloaking up. Explore the asteroid field. That was a bit worthless. Yeah, we got the ASB Allies version of this event now. That is not good. I don't like that at all. Fortunately, they boarded me on totally the opposite side of the ship. I'll probably mostly do pilot hacks at this point because if I do shield hacks with these with the pre-igniter, it just you lose most of the benefit. So for the most part, I will probably hack evade against the flagship in order that I can use it immediately. Get off my ship. No double reward, sadly. Give me more power. Honestly, go to the exit. We're as likely to get an encounter there as at the distress beacon. Oh, we get an anti-personnel drone. We probably won't get the opportunity to sell, but that's fine. Let's hit a repair station just to keep our drones up. Don't know whether we'll get shields all the way. We'll see. We don't really need to. Level 202. I see you, missile. I thought they must have a repair drone in there, but apparently not. Nope. No landing on my ship. There's a store, who cares? The anti-personnel drone doesn't sell for enough to waste, or be worth wasting a jump in Sector 8 just for that. I'd rather go there, and then the base. Hopefully none of them get taken over. Nice dodging. But you aren't dodging all that. Pretty much now just grabbing power, I think. We don't need as much as we normally do because we have, you know, multiple Zoltans, but... Do I take this missile down with a 3-2-2-7? We don't. I'm still going to hack piloting because then we don't have to wait for shields. I can get a second volley off after cloaking that will almost certainly knock that stupid thing off. Unfortunately, they boarded right into my pilot, so... If I do a long cloak here, that I think will just burn down. Yeah. Slocknog, we need a hero. We might be able to crew kill this if we kill these guys over here, so let's... We weren't able to do that, but on the other hand, we can afford to hang around here a bit because they're not putting out that much fire anytime soon. They don't appear to be trying to put out that much fire. Kill that guy. Yeah. They are not even attempting to fix their weapons. And like eventually that fire will spread. Or it'll burn out in that room and then I'll shoot out the oxygen so people will suffocate while they're trying to fix it. See if I can knock the med bay out. I don't know that I can keep that down long enough. I would really need that fire to respread there almost immediately. Okay, I have distracted them so that that fire will be able to spread a bit. But I think this just isn't going to work. That med bay is like upgraded. Let's just end this. A crew kill would be nice, but it's not essential. I risked that even though I didn't know if this repair station was still there, but it turned out not to matter. We could have taken damage, and if the repair station had been taken over, that would be a little sad. Give me more stuff. Okay, so we got phase 1 coming up. This shouldn't be very hard. I won't power the artillery beam. I might actually power it in some of the later phases. Although my weapons are so good that I don't think it will ever be necessary. Maybe it would be useful in phase 3. Hacking my hacking is completely fine. Oh, I can't hack their piloting though. It does delay my pre-ignited volley a little bit. Didn't quite kill him, unfortunately. We won't get very many crew kills because we don't have mind control. And we don't have a hack on their shields. We might get that guy. It depends on whether he decides to run to medbay or not. Since they hacked my hack, we're going to turn that against them. So, got these coming at us. Let's put this in the air and these in the air. Got him. Let's see if there's a fight here we can take. Just get a bit more scrap. Make it a little more viable if we do want to run the artillery beam. Or to just upgrade other stuff. Yep, there's a fight. If it weren't for this, I'd probably try to crew kill it, but, you know, that is there, so. They actually hit that. didn't matter. We took all their weapons out anyway. These weapons are so fast. These guys would already be dead if not for the fact we keep hitting drones. Should I do that? Might do this and this. Yeah. Phase 3, we will have to deal with some borders. So having better medbay and better doors is valuable. We've killed, what, 2 of their crew? We might kill 1 or 2 this phase if we get lucky with fires, but we also might not. You know, we have very good lasers, but we don't have any heavy lasers or the like, which are usually what you want to pull that kind of thing off. If we put the burst 2 in the dual lasers, we'll be able to take this out, and then we can put the burst 1 on shields. I probably should have done that in phase 1. Yep. Even got a fire. Cool. Humans can do this. Slocknog will be a hero indoors. Yeah, this sort of fight, although I'm not hacking shields like I normally do, it sort of shows why hacking shields is so valuable for getting crew kills. This guy wouldn't be able to run to the medbay if not for that shield hack. I mean, it hasn't saved him, but it required me to take different tactics to get rid of him than I would usually use. Got one there. One, two, three, four, five, six. If I fire flak, burst 2 and dual lasers, I won't kill. So there's a possibility I could use that to take out the guy in that room. It depends on how much health he has left. One of those hit a drone, but I don't know whether it was one of the real flak projectiles or a fake. It was a real one, but it didn't matter. Oh wow, I got him too. So, no damage, and we actually got more crew kills there than we probably should have. So there will be some boarding here, and we obviously don't have mind control counter, but we have a slug pilot. And we've upgraded our doors quite a bit. Not all the way, but enough. We'll go after them. Yeah, we get 2 borders, that doesn't matter. No, not my artillery beam, how could you? Good, the super shield is down. We just go and stop them from breaking our stuff. Okay, I don't like that at all. Damn it. Okay, good, that ran out. One moment. Okay, we're back. Unfortunately, they're gonna get a laser surge off on me here. So we take 1 point of damage, which we really shouldn't have taken. Is our NG actually going to die? No. You know, we had enough dodge there that we should have dodged 3, but they hit 5 of their 7 shots. With me at 40% evade. Oh well. Don't let him break that. Kind of disappointed to not do that with no damage, since I had a pre-igniter and such good weapons and a level 3 cloak. That would typically be a 0 damage run, but whatever. We still won. It was very comfortable once we started getting our systems, which were a bit late in that run, but it was fine. That one store where we got 2 good, usable, low-power weapons early in the run just set us up very nicely, and we had some good drops as well that we sold for a lot of scrap. Yeah, like that score is quite low considering that we had a quite well upgraded ship, and that's just because we were able to sell quite a lot of stuff. I'll look at the save manager in a moment because that's kind of interesting. Yeah, like the ships defeated is very low considering how many beacons we explored. I would usually expect to see like 5 to 7 more, even though we didn't have long range scanners throughout. Scrap collected is a bit below average for what I'm used to, but then, you know, for that many ships defeated, it's good. Yeah, we had 252 scrap worth of free stuff over this run. You know, most of which got sold, but some of it was even useful, like the auto reloader. So, that's 2. And next on our list will be 3, 2, 1. Lanius B. So that will be next time. I hope that you enjoyed the run, and I will see you on Lanius B. Bye for now.